Oh, he's like right on top of our base. What are you doing?
Oh, fuck.
And it's
Oh,
laser.
those are good
It's
rockets.
laser.
That
How do you
one
feel
went
that you're getting your
through
rocked by a 16-year-old?
Guys.
Talk about Skye.
Guys.
Raiden?
What? I'm trying to push Delta right now. I don't have time to deal with the bull that's going on.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
I'm gonna turn you on and off again.
Hey, whoa, that's you, Skye. You say some questionable when you play these fucking games.
That sounds like a great time,
You told
lad.
you told my own flesh and blood brother that you would in him in the Company of Heroes time.
I'll do it, and I'd say it again, and I'd say it again.
Do it again.
And I'd say it again.
Pizza Nation has arrived. Italy, the hottest free agent when the team they're on in World War starts losing, is the newest faction to Wargame Red Dragon.
Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube tutorial video. Today we're going to be learning how to play Italy.
Oh, Jesus
Exactly.
Christ.
Step 1, switch sides as it fits you. Dude, I genuinely think it would have been the funniest shit if they released Italy as a blue 4 and a red 4 deck. Ah!
Or they could just like switch sides like mid-game. Welcome back to the game that just keeps getting updated because Eugen's newest game isn't called Wargame. It's called War now. But to be quite honest, Italy is yoked in this game. Logistics-wise, it's about what you'd expect. The basics. They can capture and they can supply. Nothing new there. But let's get into the main thing that the meatball military is so freaking good at, and that's the infantry. The infantry on this faction are cracked, in my humble opinion. When I was first looking at Italy's sneak peeks on the website, I thought it was just going to be another faction. Nothing special. I didn't think this would be the Israel of infantry, which, not gonna lie, playing Israel and Italy against Red 4's Yugoslavia is wild.
Don't worry, Jeff. You got the finest equipment from the River of the Sea.
Italy's infantry is a combination of the droid army from Star Wars and a 3-year-old hanging around a bunch of priceless Lego sets. They absolutely destroy shit on the ground, and there are so damn many of them. These guys come in the 60s sometimes, and vehicles do not stand a chance against any of them. The only chance you have to square off against them is napalm, anti-air guns, or other infantry. If you send a vehicle in, kiss that vehicle goodbye. Not to mention their methods of transport are quite efficient too.
Italian airborne is diabolical. What the hell is that?
Italian airborne.
What are you gonna do, bomb us with baguettes?
I'm gonna bomb you with
Throw some
meatballs.
pasta at me. I'm just gonna raise my cholesterol. What do you do? Oh, instead of warheads, he's just got Olive Garden breadsticks in there.
Dude, my guys like repel from the helicopters via spaghetti. Like, the helicopters may look like they were glued together with nothing but junk, but trust me, they fly. Just putting this out there, everything on Italy looks like it was glued together or pulled out of a dustbin. The support tab is another part of Italy's fun, in my opinion. Plenty of fun to be had with the various types of artillery. Italy loves missile barrages, so Kamikaze, I know you're watching this. This is your calling. But also the anti-air is really fun to have guarding you, simply because they protect you, or should protect you. The OF-40 automatic is a meme weapon, as described in the Wargame newsletter, but it's also something that I would want to have sleeping next to me every night because it will protect me and shoot down any hoes trying to ruin me or one of my friends. I mean, this thing is a monster and it's terrifying. Israel's Machbet is still scarier, but this thing is unlike anything I've seen in this game. Try having this thing shoot at you. It's like having a tank that can make its neck look up all the way. It's so much fun to watch.
I have huge.
Oh, bother. Oh, bother. Oh, bother. Oh, bother.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, get out of here. Those have rockets on them? They do!
Oh, look at that! Right back!
Oh boy. Jake, your rocket kind
where's
of
that
missed.
missile go? It's his first day?
One of the other AA weapons is Saddam 25. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. I really don't know. But while it's not the most efficient, it does have some pretty good range. And it can't be targeted by Skyquake Seed because it doesn't have radar. Italy's prototype missile battery, the Spada Aspide, however, might look cool, but it's seriously just a poor man's Patriot missile system. It's like Italy tried to make a Patriot and one-up the US by adding 2 extra missile slots, but it can't see that far. It has half the range, but it looks decent at least. But for surface-to-air weapons, I prefer the tried and true Hawk 2. Hawk 2, not Hawk Tua. That's a whole different thing in this. The thing has the range, the missiles, and the accuracy to kick teeth in. So far, infantry is probably my favorite and the best thing about Italy. Their support units a close second for now. The tanks that Italy has, not very impressive at all. The best tank of Italy is a C1 Ariete, and again, please don't kill me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, having both impressive AP firepower and decent front armor. Italy's main tank, however, though, is the OF-40 tanks, and most of these tanks are actually rather solid tanks in terms of firepower, but really never comes with a protection. Be safe, kids. I found that using Italy's tanks to make advancements work, just not too far like all other tank pushes. You need other units with them. It's almost as if Italy's tanks are the cleanup crews. Now, Recon, on the other hand, oh man, Recon. The most important aspect of Wargame Red Dragon, and safe to say, Italy delivers with its Recon. The selection of Recon helicopters is just there, with the AB-212 El Gufo having top-tier optics in the Recon department. And along with having your typical Jeeps as reconnaissance, you also have, you guessed it, more infantry. And guess what? It's like fighting someone on ketamine. Because the infantry have such great stealth, flanking and setting up ambushes is detrimental to your opponent. I would not advise allowing that to happen. Jake?
What?
Need help there?
Watch out, watch out.
Oh, yeah, apparently. I'm getting sniped. I got flanked. Okay, Okay.
We shall fall upon our foes like lightning from a cloudless sky. Oh, jeez!
Oh shit, we can flank.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
Ethan, we have disrupted his supply lines for the time being. Perfect.
The commandos still come with your standard bazooka that could fire at your white suburban neighbor 11 streets down. Not to mention they hit like an absolute brick of hoopla. But do you think you have enough stuff to blow things up with? Or want your recon to be a little more nonchalant? Don't worry, there's another set of commandos that have snipers, of which I have still not tried out yet because I like blowing things up so much. So boy, do you have options. As for Italy's vehicle tab, nothing really special except for this Wall-E, who has definitely seen some shit worse than a space station full of fat people. Ironically called the Tua, so if you put him next to a Hawk missile system, there you have it, your Hawk Tua. Eugen definitely knew what they were getting into with that. All right, let's get the Hawk Tua out there. They knew what they were doing when they made this. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe the Tua was already been a vehicle in this game, but I haven't seen.
I'm pretty sure all of the things are real vehicles.
Look at the VCC-1 Tua that I'm bringing in. It looks like Wall-E that has seen some shit. Like, zoom in on him.
Oh yeah, the other factions have that as well.
Oh, they do? Okay. Anyway, this is
like a one-armed bandit.
Ethan, zoom in to my VCC-1 Tua that's coming in. Doesn't he look like Wall-E who's like seen some shit?
He does kind of look like Wall-E that's seen some shit.
Guided missiles is still king in this tab. But of course, Italy has some rocket barrages mixed in. But these are very, very short ranged and don't do a lot of damage to armor. Not really worth the use in my opinion. I tried it, I didn't like it. Now, helicopters. This is where I was actually pleasantly surprised. These are actually quite efficient. Excellent damage dealing in the A129s, and apparently these things can take an absolute beating and give Jake's anti-air the middle finger like a baller.
We have 1 minute. Oh, back up, back up, back up!
No clear sight, no clear sight. And that's just wonderful, yep. The guy, while flying away, while shooting my tanks, he was able to shoot a missile. That's, I can't.
Sorry!
Of course, though, like everything in the Italy deck, it looks like they're just glued together and held together by duct tape and spare parts they found in the junkyard. Aircraft in this game have it the worst. Like, it's almost like Italy bought shit from some startup PMC. But again, like everything in Italy's arsenal, it may look awful, but it can still be efficient. Kind of funny to think about that one of the most beautiful countries on the planet has an arsenal looking like this during the Cold War. But the air-to-air is pretty solid, as most are, with the Tornado really being the top dog on Italy's flight deck. And the F-104G will beat the crap out of anything it hits. They're efficient, what can I say? They look hideous, both the design of the plane and how they look like they're being glued together and built by child labor in a foreign country, like everything else we buy. And on top of all this, and Italy being an absolute baller nation to play and as a nightmare to play against, there was also a massive balancing patch done in which, get this, Israel got buffed. buff? No, it wasn't by much at all. I only say Israel got buffed because saying that is a wild statement for Wargame Red Dragon. Like, I'm so happy my tax dollars get sent to Wargame Red Dragon. At least I know it'll be alive for a few more years. But Israel is already cracked in this game.
They increased Israel's prices?
They increased Israel's prices?
Decreased.
Oh, they decreased? Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, Jake's not going to be happy about that.
I'm not happy about that. Fucking
I'm going to tell Jake just to get him mad.
What the fuck? They decreased a bunch of units' prices and increased the power of them. What the fuck?
That is crazy to do, especially in this day and age.
What the fuck is that? Like, if Israel did not need a buff.
No, they didn't. They did not need a buff. That is fucked, dude. They're Merkavas, they're anti-air, and fighters own whatever area they are in. Jake hates playing against them.
Dude, how are you still... How are you still alive?
What do you mean?
No, the Merkabas.
You clearly don't understand Merkavas if that's the question you're asking.
The buffs were minor, mostly cost reductions and a bit of armor changes on some things. But even still, it's like it wasn't even needed. Oh well. Long story short though, Italy, well worth the wait. A strong infantry-based nation, do not forget about the recon. I genuinely might finally make a specialized recon deck and it actually work. I have no idea. The whole Italian army in this game looks like they were pulled out of the scrapyards, but they are efficient at what they do. But that's really all I got. I'm very happy to be making this video. I hope it does well. As I said previously, I'm really trying to make content that will stick with people and get my watch hours up. I would love to make money off this thing. But anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments, and I will see you all in the next video.
Alright, we were feeling cute, so we had some gifts. Why can't they give me an Abrams? Like, come on.
Right?
Dude, oh, do you know what I would do with an A10? Probably war crimes, but still, like...
Why can I not get accidentally... Why can I not accidentally get transferred $231 million?
Yeah. Why can't they lose 35 trillion into my account?